good one, a real good. All you need to know about the history and future of WWE Bad Blood. Let's get it. Let's move it right along, guys, because next year, from 2003 to 2004, they capitalized on the Bad Blood pay-per-view again, guys. So they took a break, a hiatus in 97 to 2003, but right next year, they had another Hell in the Cell with a vicious feud. And TBK, Red Carpet Ring, can you do the honors? Because you touched on a character that was in this next feud in 2004, which was between Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And before you start, it's kind of safe to say Triple H is king of Hell in a Cell. A lot of people say that Triple H is that's Brock Lesnar.
Undertaker.
Yeah, and the Undertaker, yeah.
Undertaker is really the king of because it makes sense for his character more. And he had the most wins. Triple H had the most wins. Brock Lesnar was the king if he didn't leave WWE. Since he left all them years, I kind of took that from him. If anything, Brock Lesnar, you're just the king of dominating. You're just king of dominating, period.
No, I messed up. That Brock Lesnar, they mentioned him for SummerSlam. They say he the king of SummerSlam.
He's a SummerSlam
but we know Bret Hart got that. But in Hell in a Cell, you right, it's the Undertaker. But I think it's Triple H.
Undertaker beat Triple H at Hell in a Cell WrestleMania. It was until Undertaker beat him.
Good point.
It was him. If anything, Triple H really was the king of Elimination Chamber because he had I think he still has the most wins. So I really give him more of the Elimination Chamber title.
Good point.
And also they said that Triple H helped create it. That is on record saying that he helped create it. So I would give him the Elimination Chamber king.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold. He's in full-on attack mode now. There's what?
Good. This is why I just color commentate. I just color commentate. But let's walk them down slow to this feud, man. How did the feud come about before we get to the match? How did the feud between Shawn and Triple H come about?
Well, remember, for the history of Bad Blood, we're talking about before I do get into it, for 2003-2004 Bad Blood, that was not a dual branded event. That was only exclusive to Monday Night Raw. If you look back at those Bad Bloods, there were no SmackDown superstars part of it. If you was in Bad Blood back in the day, or people that you liked, they were part of Raw. It was only a Raw branded event. That's back when they had separate events. You know, SmackDown had their own pay-per-view and Raw had their own. Bad Blood was exclusive to Raw only. Only exclusive to Raw. So I just want to notate that.
Good point. Now let's get it.
Okay. Well, if you remember, Backlash, Shawn Michaels and Triple H were both battling for the World Heavyweight Championship. They actually battled for the world title since Shawn Michaels won it back in 2002. As Survivor Series when Shawn Michaels won. We do know that he lost to Triple H at Armageddon. You know, Triple H had the belts. He lost to Chris Benoit. They both fought with him at WrestleMania Backlash. Long story short, we know that Chris Benoit at this time was still World Heavyweight Champion. Neither one could defeat Chris Benoit. So we know that. What happened was, right after Backlash, Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit had a match on a Raw episode of Raw, and Benoit, defeated Shawn Michaels, but it was due to interference from Triple H. Triple H screwed Shawn Michaels in that match, and Shawn Michaels had the match won. So the following week, Triple H had a match against Shelton Benjamin, but it ended in a no contest after Shawn Michaels attacked Triple H. So Shawn Michaels' storyline suspended and all that, and I think that next week was a battle royal for the #1 contender facing Chris Benoit at Bad Blood. Triple H about to win the Battle Royal. A suspended Shawn Michaels coming. He interfered and he eliminated Triple H. And Triple H was livid. He was hot and everything. And Eric Bischoff said, and this is when him and Shawn Michaels attacked each other backstage from behind. And Benoit said, "That's enough. I'm tired of this between you two. You guys need a mad match at Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell. We need to end this because you guys have been going at it for a while." So that's how we got here at this match.
Another great piece of storytelling. So you telling me this match culminates all the way back to when Shawn comes back, and they had that.
When Shawn won the world title, pretty much, it really kicked off. There's always been over that world title. Shawn Michaels, of course, before Benoit got involved, they had the last man standing in the Rumble here, and it was a draw. Neither one of them could stand up, and Triple H retained. And Shawn Michaels won another shot. And Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble. And Shawn Michaels said, "I know you won the Royal Rumble, but I still want my shot." And they had a triple threat at Mania and Backlash, and that's how we got here. So it all took from there.
Wow. Now look, Tony Khan, I ain't the smartest brother in the world, and I don't own a wrestling company, but the pieces and the footprints to success is out there. It's on Peacock. Go get you a WWE subscription and watch it. Watch it and stop letting your audience, because that's what it is. Your hardcore fan is a mark, and marks, they have short attention span, so they won't allow you to book nothing this creative and let it pan out. Seeds got to be planted like years prior to get a real good payout, to get us ultimately invested in a character and in a feud. You got to stop with the 5-star matches, but that was good stuff. Now let's get to the match. So set up the match, man, and then break down the match, because this is another match I had to go back and watch, and I like this particular match, but I don't.
One of the best Hell in a Cell matches, in my opinion.
I was about to say that, and can I say something else about that other match? That match with Triple H and Nash was one of the few matches, Hell in a Cell, where they stayed in the match. They stayed in the cage.
Also inside the cell. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. This match here, it was Shawn Michaels had some good offense, and he made Triple H lead early, so I liked that. And then I liked how Shawn Michaels, he tried to contain the offense, and Triple H started coming back, and then Triple H hit Shawn Michaels steel steps, and Shawn Michaels was leading. And I know with these two, they just kept going at it. I like how Shawn Michaels jumped off the, I think he jumped off the ladder onto the that move right there onto the to the table. I like that elbow drop there. And Triple H performed a pedigree, and it took 3 pedigrees to take Shawn Michaels down, but 3 pedigrees. So he really